Okay, welcome back to Football Manager for Season 2 of our Clermont save. I did play the first match of the season. I actually planned to play to the end of the transfer window, and then I realized there were 5 games before the end of the transfer window, so I'll be playing while the transfer window is happening. I've more or less concluded all the business I want to get done, but we do still have a few things in the pipeline. We started the season with a 3-1 win against Auxerre, who just got promoted. It was a pretty easy win. We definitely deserved it. They got a goal pretty late on, and then we got another one. You'll see some new names in this team. Bas Dost, he's not going to be a starter, but maybe he is sometimes. Moroni is new. Serachi is new. Richards is new. Fariñez is new. We'll get into the transfers in a second, but yeah, this was our first game of the season. It went pretty well. But we will be playing these 4 games today, and trying to finish the transfer window. Something important to make note of right away is 4 teams are getting relegated this year. Apparently, Ligue is going to be an 18-team league from 2023-24 onwards, so there's now 4 teams getting relegated. I still think we should be okay. We finished last season pretty strong. I think we could even possibly push for 6th. That's my goal. If we can get into the top 6, I'll be really happy. This is probably more realistic, somewhere in the 9th to 13th range, but we have made improvements. We have gotten a lot better. I did forget about this, but last season, team of the season, Cedric Hontonji. We got a player in the team of the season, which is incredible. Arsenal wanted him, Lille wanted him, a load of Premier League teams wanted him. But we got him back under contract, $16,000 a week until 2026. And so nobody came in with an offer for him. But now let's get down to the transfers that actually happened. Nope, not there. Not there either. There's one in the pipeline that you might have just seen. We'll get around to that in a second. So some of them ended up here. Where are these? So Johan Mannion went to Auxerre, $575,000. They also took Dosu for $300,000. And Ajaccio took Saidu for $225,000. I was really just kind of cleaning out the players that probably aren't going to get a lot of game time. You know I love Dosu, but he sort of... he didn't get so much game time towards the end of the season. Mannion barely played. I literally almost never played him. So that one was just kind of a no-brainer. We'll get around to the players we signed in a second. Let's keep going with these. So Cowie, honestly, I just wasn't very impressed with him last season. Statistically, he's good, but he just never really played well for us. And I put it out there that we were willing to sell him, and we got a 2 million offer from Pilsen, and that was an easy sale. Joko was just not a very good backup keeper, 140,000, easy enough. Gastien, I did question this one, because Gastien is good, but he's also 34, he was on $6,000 a week, and we got a 400,000 offer for him, so that was a pretty easy sale. Desmas, Arthur, however you say any of his names, this was not a planned sale. West Brom came in with an offer for 5.5 million, and I had a quick look, and I realised that I can get Wilker Fariñez for 5 million off of Lons, who got relegated, and he's better. He is a lot better. He's 4 years younger. He's just really, really solid. It would be an improvement, and we could have done it at a cut price. Unfortunately, Desmas then rejected West Brom, and so then it was this desperate push of, well, Fariñez is in now, so now we've got to sell him. We did get a lot of offers. I managed to eventually drag it up to 4 million, and he just went to Lons. So we essentially just swapped keepers, and we paid an extra $1 million. Probably worth it, to be honest. He is quite a lot better and 4 years younger. So I'm not too bothered about that. Sissoko and Marie went out on loan. Mendy. We did sell Mendy, and that's because we ended up with a lot of left backs, and I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, Mendy went to Servette for 425,000. And now we get into the signings. So we got Fariñez for 5 million. But really I look at it as like 1 million and Desmas, because that's essentially what it was. Then we signed this guy, Ransford Yeboah Königsdorfer. I wanted someone who could play right wing and striker and was actually like a young player who could improve, and found this guy. He's got really good dribbling, finishing, and first touch. He's pretty fast. He'll figure the rest out. He's really good. I like him a lot. We got Anton Kravozyk, which I think might have been a mistake. I don't know. He's not as good as he was coming up on the scouting reports. I was looking for a left-footed centre-back that could kind of be the second ball-playing defender. And he's an okay passer. He's not terrible. We didn't have any left-footed centre-backs. And he's 23, so he can get better. And he can also play left-back, which is why we ended up selling Mendy, because we had so many... We had 4 players that could play left-back, which was a bit too many. He's good defensively. It's weird that he's like a primary left-back, because... I mean, he's good. He's good at crossing and dribbling. He's not terrible, but he is really solid defensively. I mean, he's 6'1", 15 heading, 16 marking, 15 tackling. He's a very defensive left back. So I actually think he's a left-footed centre back. And that's what we're going to use him as, but he's mostly going to be a backup. That was 2.5 million as well, which was quite a big signing. We got Marcelo Serachi, who shows up as Hosamir. What is your name? Because he shows up on the pitch as Hosamir. Okay, Marcelo Hosamir Serachi Pintos. So this is Hosamir. That's probably what we're going to call him, because that's what he's always showing up as. He's lightning fast. I mean, he's pretty fast. For our team, he's lightning fast. Good first touch, good crossing, good dribbling, pretty good defensively. He is just a fantastic left back. 900,000 for a 24-year-old. That was a no-brainer. Chris Richards we got in on loan from Bayern. I was planning to make him the right back, but as I've looked at it, he might end up being the left-sided centre-back, because he's actually good with both feet. He's either-footed, and he's just, like, he's good enough defensively. He's big. He's strong enough to be a centre-back, and he's 13 passing, 11 vision, 12 technique, 12 first touch. Like, he is pretty solid for a ball-playing defender. I think there's like a clause we can get for 4 million or something, 4.2 maybe, contract. 4.2, I might, if he plays well this season, we might end up going for that, because he is good. And then we got Irvin Omichin, who I immediately loaned out again. He just seemed like a pretty good centre mid, which I kind of needed, and then I got him. He's honestly one of the most, like... non-accepted 9, 10, 11, 9, 8. He's like 9 to 12 on every single stat. He's fine. He could be good in the end, but he wasn't really good enough to stay. Gonzalo Moroni. We needed another attacking midfielder after selling Cowie, and this guy was on a free. He's pretty bloody good. Yeah, no complaints there. And finally, we only had 2 players that could play striker in the squad with Bio and Königsdorfer, so I just needed a third player who could play striker. You know, Bas Dost, he's really good in the air. He's a good finisher. Yeah, he's got 6 acceleration and 7 pace, but he's going to be good for a few goals, I'd say. That's all we really needed. We just needed a player who was okay and could play striker. So my big issue is depth in midfield. I'm definitely seeing. Goalkeeper, I'm not too bothered. This guy was in the under-23s or the Clermont Foot 2. He was in like our reserves. He's fine, honestly. Freenes is just going to play every game, probably. We're okay across the defense. I think we've got good defenders. I'm pretty happy with that. Then we've got a lack of quality in these 2 areas. That's my biggest issue right now, I think. We're okay on the wings and centre forward. If I could get in one more player, like one more star to play in these positions, but that seems unlikely. If I can get in one more that can play both of these 2, I'll be happy. Currently, I've put out a loan offer for Xavi Simons, who you may remember from the Goal United save. He was our captain by the end. Yeah, we might try and bring him in. He seems like he could do a job. But for now, I'm happy enough. We look like a good team. We made some good signings. We made some good sales. May have let one too many midfielders go, but we've also massively decreased the average age, Like, our only old players left are Ogier, Dust, and Bertomier. These two are still solid. Like, they're still offering good minutes. Like, he's going to play plenty. He'll play lots. Rashani I gave a new contract to. And Simba I just couldn't sell. I would have sold him if I could, but nobody wants him. But he's a backup left back. We're paying him a bit too much, but that's fine. Belong also couldn't really sell. I don't really have any plans for him. Is he out of contract? Yeah, he's just going to be here for one more season and then he'll be gone. I don't really have any issues with that. Antonji's fantastic at 28 and 28, 27. Like, these are the last two 27-year-olds, and then everyone else is 25 and younger. So our squad is pretty young now, which is good. And yeah, I think we can push for top 6. Obviously, it's not as good as the squads that were in top 6 last year, but I'm a better manager, so hopefully we can do something with it. Oh, another thing to mention is we are now limited to 7 subs, and we can only make 3. I guess it was just like a coronavirus thing that allowed us to make 5, but I loved it, so that's sad. It just allowed so much more tinkering, which is fun. I like to be able to mix things up. But yeah, so it might be a bit harder this season. That's the team for this game. Sort of our starting team, I think. Well, I don't know about Alavina. I'm still trying to figure out what the best group for these 4 positions are, because Bio can kind of go left wing, right wing, or centre forward. Dost is okay. Koningsdorfer is not. Actually, let's put Koningsdorfer in over Alavina. Alavina's just kind of annoying. Let's go that. He is better, but I would rather give the experience to Koningsdorfer. And yeah, let's go with that. Okay, starting with the corner. Whipped in. There we go. Bio. Yeah, I usually go for 2 centre-backs in our front post corners, but we have a lot of forwards who are good at heading, so I'm just kind of happy to leave it with Hantonji and one of the forwards. Second highlight, another corner. Okay. I might have gone a bit against what I was saying about them not being completely broken if we scored the first 2 of this episode. Okay. Bio just heads over. Good cross from Hosamir. That's probably my favourite signing in terms of pure value. Marcelo Serachi or Hosamir, whatever he's called, for under $1 million is a really nice signing. There's Koningsdorfer. He scored in the first game of the season. Oh, good effort. Alright, dominant first half. They didn't have a highlight. They barely had a shot. They did have a lot more possession. But who needs possession? Yeah, really good showing. Okay, free kick for Shani. Hantonji. Oh, Hantonji also scored in the first game of the season. Unsurprisingly. Hosamir into Czech. Czech loses it. Busquets picks it up. Good ball to Rashani. He's in behind. Oh, we've missed a lot of very close shots. Okay, we got Alavina and Bertomier on for Bio and Rashani, who are tiring. So let's hope for another goal, honestly. 1-0 is kind of scary. Moroni to Czech. Czech. Good ball. Oh, it's always so weird to me that Alavina, he wins so many headers. He's very short. Bertomier, Czech, Koningsdorfer. No, lovely little bit of play. Diop has it. Cuts back. Oh, Bertomier! Oh, that would have been an absolute worldie. That was so nice. That's just like that's maybe one of the massive showings of how nicely they've improved the match engine. Because something like that would just have never happened. There were a few nice little touches and flicks in there. Let's get Hantonji off because he is exhausted. Let's get Ogier on. And yeah, I don't love 3 subs. I'm pro 5 subs in all football. The more subs, the better. It's more exciting. Okay, really tired ourselves out, but good value for the win. Caught up in possession in the second half. They only had 3 shots. They didn't have a highlight. Rashani man of the match. I mean, no complaints. We were really good. We have come a long way in, 9 months? We've come a really long way. So we are one of 3 teams to win all of our games. Lyon just beat PSG. That is good. So yeah, Lille, Monaco have both won 3 from 3. We won 2 from 2. That's it. Bad start for Saint-Etienne, who've lost 3 from 3. Especially in this season where 4 teams are getting relegated. You do not want to make a bad start here. Okay, this is a done deal. We've got Xavi in on loan. Can he please be, like, good enough? At least 2.5 stars. I don't know if he's going to be. Okay, right, that's sort of where I was expecting him to be. He is good enough to get some minutes off the bench. He can even start a few games. That's good. That's kind of what we needed. He's probably not going to play so much at attacking midfield. Maybe we try and bring in one more. But if we look at the squad depth quickly, it does just give us bodies in midfield. Like, Bertomeu and Moroni can drop back. Siemens can play there. We've got options. I will say, just like last year, we tried to get Nico and failed. He didn't want to come. I actually tried to do some reverse psychology. Or not really reverse psychology. When you attempt to bring in a player, either full-time or on loan, you can ask them to make their decision quicker. And so he'd said that he didn't want to come and play for us. So I went to him after our loan offer was accepted, and I said, look, I know we're the only team in for you, and I know you want to play for us, so make your decision quicker. And he was like, well, maybe that's true, but I don't appreciate being made to make my decision quicker. And I thought, have I tricked him into thinking he wants to come and play for us? But it didn't work. He didn't want to come and play for us. Okay, same team as last time. We've just got Bertomeu and Alavina in on the wings for Königsdorfer and Rashani. A lot of these players, it feels like they are tired because they are getting exhausted so early into matches, and we've just had a game 3 days ago. But they're all showing as full condition, so hopefully we can get another win. Okay, Richards to Moroni. Moroni to Bertomeu. Bertomeu to Bio. Bio to Alavina. Alavina to Bertomeu. Oh, okay, well that was beautiful. And Bio to finish it. Wow. We were foot of the table. Dreadful. 4 points from 15 games. We just play liquid football now. That was beautiful. That was a lovely goal. Osimir into Moroni. Moroni to Bertomeu. To Czech. To Bio. Honestly, the way Bertomeu has started this season, we might just have to give him a new contract. He's out of contract at the end of the season. He's 33. He's a bit slow. But he's really good. Busquets wins it to Czech. To Bio. Through to Alavina. God, Alavina does... He really is making a case for getting into this team regularly. That's a lovely goal. That's a really lovely goal. I tried to sell him. He refused to leave. But in the end, that was fine. Because I didn't realise how many of the squad I'd actually sold. So it's probably good that he didn't want to go. Because I would have just had to sign another winger. And that would have been an issue, probably. Okay, another fantastic half of football. Not great from a shooting perspective. 13 shots, 2 on target is a bit worrying. But no highlights for our opposition. And we always love to see that. Okay, Osimir wins it. Back to Fariñas. To Osimir. To Richards. To Busquets. To Richards. To Hontonji. These super clashing jerseys don't even bother me that much anymore. Alavina. To Zidadka. Look down the wing. Or not. Busquets. All the way back to Hontonji. To Zidadka. To Busquets. This is beautiful. This is beautiful football. Moroni's in the box. Can he cut it back? Well, I don't know that shooting was the right option there. I'm not sure that was the time to shoot. Okay, Moroni's tiring a bit, so let's stick Bertomeu in the middle. Where is he? And then we'll get... Who do we want on? Yeah, we'll get Rashani on. I was kind of trying to rest him a bit, but we can get him on. Bio is tiring too. Let's go for that for now. The thing with only having 3 subs is I do have to be a bit more careful. I can't just make... A lot of the games, if we were losing, I sometimes made 3-4 subs at like 55 minutes. That's not really something we can do anymore. Okay, Kaza has it. Kaza to Ferry. Ferry to... Oh, God, that's offside though, I think. I didn't see what the assistant did. I think it was onside, actually. I think he moved, which I think means it's onside. Okay. It's tense last few minutes now, because we've been pretty poor here. We should realistically probably drop Xavi back. Oh, come on. Good work, Fariñas. Okay. Well, 17 shots, 2 on target is horrendous. That is some really bad shooting. But we win 2-1. We probably deserve to win 2-1. We'll take that. Another man of the match for Bertomier. He didn't even score in this one. Jason Bertomier is angling for a new contract. And he's probably going to get it. Okay, only 2 teams left with a perfect record now. Us and Lille. So, very good start to the season. Very, very good. This may end up being a massive mistake, but we're pretty much playing our second team here because this is our 3rd game in 7 days. We've only just started the season, so everyone isn't even like fully match fit yet. And we're down to 3 subs now, so I probably should have rotated a bit more in the first 2 games. But yeah, the whole team is tired, which is not good. So hopefully the backup players can get a result. Maybe? Okay. Well, this really doesn't help the only 3 sub situation. Königsdorfer injured 5 minutes in. Potential shoulder injury. Great. Jim, you know what to do. Oh, the free kick? Okay, free kick in a dangerous position. Bertomier. Oh, Dost! Oh, if you were not so slow, Dost. Bertomier! Why is he taking that so wide? Kravozyk! Why did Bertomier take that so wide? That was a great chance. If Bas Dost was not 58 years old, we score there. And if Bertomier doesn't take that massively wide and just shoots first time, Dost set him up for a really easy shot. And he, for some reason, took it wide. On his good foot as well. Okay, well, decent first half. Given it's our backups, I'll take it. Happy with your performance. Keep that up. Okay, we switched Richards for Zidadka. There we go, good start. Because Richards is the only one who's started every game so far. Bas Dost, look at that. Turkmen is one of our young players who I'm hoping will have a good season. Alavina, good ball! Bas Dost! That's what he's here for. Big man in the middle. 16 jumping reach, 16 heading. That's what we needed. Good work, Baz. Good bloody work. Okay, we brought Busquets on for Moroni and dropped him back. I would love to hold on here. If we can hold on for a 1-0, this will be absolutely massive. Kravozyk, pass, just pass. Good man. And Simba. Inside? Good idea. Back to Frines. To Ogier. Ogier across to Zidadka. To Alavina. Down the wing? No, back to Ogier. This is lovely. Simons. All the way back to Frines. To Kravozyk. Little dink pass to Dost, who heads it on. Turkmen. To Bertomier. This is beautiful, guys. Bertomier whips it in. Back post. Alavina's 5'5". That's probably not the best target, but that's okay. Gomes. Kicks it long. Don't love this. Don't love this. Jeremy Doku. Oh, well, he was offside. And not a very good finisher. Corner. Don't love this. No. Kravozyk gets it clear. Bourigeau? Aye? Doku? That was... What's happening? Oh. I don't know what happened. Offside? Dost holds it up. Bas Dost has done a fine job. I mean, that was a terrible pass and we're probably going to concede. No, Ogier's there. Kravozyk. Turkmen just boots it away. 20, 30 seconds. Come on. No. Oh, Farinias, good work. Oh, this is massive result. Massive result if we can hold. Ogier, Zidadka, Ogier. All the way back to Farinias, to Kravozyk. Kravozyk to Nsimba. Nsimba, back to Kravozyk. You know, this has been a solid debut for Kravozyk. Dost. Lovely. Good work. You know, that is why you signed Bas Dost. For a game like that. And honestly, he's just around 90 minutes. Look at him. And Farinias. There is Wilke Farinias' real announcement right there. Incredible performance. 12 saves. That's going to be one of the best keeping performances of the season. Oh my god. Ben Yedder has gone absolutely crazy. We're 6 games into the season. He's got 13 goals. He is, I think in the first episode, I said that he wasn't good enough to be in this team, which is now Messi isn't in this team. Oh, Messi is. Messi's centre mid. Don't think that's really traditional. Oh yeah, also Kimmich went to PSG, which is good, you know. Okay, Hosamir is kind of fit for this one, so we've gone with our full team, basically. I guess this is the full team at this point, I don't really know. We're still sort of switching things in and out, like Bertomier is definitely going to be a reasonably common starter, but I think this is the first choice 11, possibly. So let's see how this goes. Well, we are the better team so far. Rashani in. Oof, pretty close. They have a Jonjo Shelvey, which is fun. They signed him from the relegated Newcastle, who are probably spending hundreds of millions in the championship. Okay, Cabo. Don't love that, but okay. That's only their second shot. So we have dominated. Haven't scored, which isn't ideal, but hopefully we can get one in the second half. I mean, it looks like, wow. What are they doing with their possession? That is such a weird possession stat to see. It's a reasonably common thing for us to massively lose out on possession. I mean, it's not really a possession tactic. But it feels like if we only had 35% of possession, there's just no way that they could have only had 2 shots in a half. What are they doing with the ball? Okay, Bertomier, we made 3 changes. Oh, come on. We made all 3 changes, just the midfield, because they were tiring a lot, and come on. I feel like that's why we were losing out on possession so much. Well, this is bad. They haven't really done anything. Oh, you were joking. Okay, good work, Anton. I thought it was going to be a penalty. They've really not done anything. I think they've only had 3 shots all game. But we're just not doing anything with the ball. We've had a bunch of shots, but apparently not very good ones based on the fact that we've had virtually no highlights. I think there have been 3 in the whole... Oh my god, Hosamir. What was the need for that? And now we've got to play 5 minutes with 10 men. And I've made all 3 subs. Come on, don't concede now. Antonji gets it away. And Rashani picks it up. Can we get a goal here? I mean, we deserve to win. But it feels unlikely that we would with 10 men. You never know. Antonji. Out to Zidadka. Into Simons. Simons to Rashani. Rashani through to Bio. He's in. He can get a shot off. Oh, it's a good shot. Get out for the corner. Ah, okay. We've still got a chance. That was good. That was a good play. Well, okay. We don't have a chance. That is a disappointing game to draw. Really feels like we need to win those. Well, it's not 5 wins from 5, but it probably should have been. We are in great shape after 5 games. We are unbeaten, just us and Lyon left, I think, unbeaten. So we're making a very good start in a season that really the only goal is to push for Europe. And we're very comfortably in the top 4 right now. So yeah, really good start. Okay, well that's going to do it for the first episode of Season 2. Really good start to the season. I didn't think we'd get this comfortable this quickly. I thought there was a decent chance we'd even get relegated Season 1, but instead we were very comfortable. I think I lost the last 2 games of the season, and we still just weren't even close. What did we finish on? We finished on 44. And that was with 2 unfortunate losses at the end. We could have finished on 50 points. Like, we could have got up to 10th. Which is insane. And in the end, we were 14 points clear of Metz. It was just a very comfortable end to the season. So, maybe we're just immediately good enough to challenge for Europe. Like, are we really good enough to go for the title? I don't think we are. There's no way we can be. But we've started very well. Who's the top scorer? Oh, well, I know who the top scorer is. I don't think any of our players even have 3 goals. How many have they scored? If he's got 13. They've got 18. We got 7, but guess who's got the best defense in the league? Oh yeah! I mean, that was what I improved. That was my main goal. I was trying to improve the defense. And we've done that. So that's something. Actually, Lyon have conceded 3 and 6, so we could be worse because I think we play PSG next. So we won't have the best defense. But yeah, good start to the season. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.